If you grew up playing in the dirt as a kid, chances are you're still doing it. Just now you're doing it with a vehicle that is up to have as much fun as you are. One of the best options for off-road adventures is the 2024 Ford Bronco. There are tons of trims on offer, so it can get a bit confusing. Let's walk through them all and see which one is right for you. For 2024, Ford isn't messing too deeply with the Bronco formula. The base trim is gone and the nicer 12-inch center screen is now standard. Other than that, you'll find a Bronco offered as low as $40 grand all the way up to the Raptor, which starts north of $90,000. You can choose between a 2 or 4-door Bronco, except on the Outer Banks, Everglades, and Raptor models, which are 4-door only. The base powertrain is a 2.3-liter inline 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine. It makes up to 300 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque, and you can opt for either a 10-speed automatic or a 7-speed manual gearbox. I say up to because those power figures are with premium fuel. It's rated at 275 horsepower and 315 pound-feet of torque on regular. Jump to the 2.7-liter V6, however, and now you have 330 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque, no matter what octane you're dumping in there, but this one is auto only. Finally, the Raptor gets a 3-liter EcoBoost producing 418 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. It is a beast for sure. The new entry point to the Bronco family is the Big Bend. This model kicks things off by featuring the GOAT drive mode system as standard, and you get 6 different modes at this level. That would be normal, eco, sport, slippery and sand, mud and ruts, and rock crawl. The Haas 1.0 suspension system is included. This gets you lightweight control arms and long travel springs up front with a solid axle setup in the rear. At the corners, you have carbon gray painted 17-inch aluminum wheels with 32-inch all-terrain tires. Slide inside and you'll find leather on the steering wheel and shift lever, that aforementioned 12-inch center screen, push-button start, and a 7-speaker sound system. The Big Bend is a great starting point to the Bronco world, especially since you can add on the Sasquatch package even here. This adds beadlock-capable wheels, a more aggressive final drive ratio, locking axles, more ground clearance, and massive 35-inch tires. If you're serious about going far off the beaten path, it's a must, but it does add $8,660 to the bottom line. As it sits, the starting price of the 2024 Bronco Big Bend is $41,025 for the 2-door or $41,765 for the 4-door. Moving on, we land at the Black Diamond model. On the nose, the Bronco lettering is against a blacked out grille. Underneath, Ford fits a full set of bash plates and rock rails. The front bumper is powder-coated steel and features integrated fog lamps and tow hooks. You add a 7th mode to the GOAT mode driving system, and the seats are finished in marine-grade vinyl, which is super easy to clean when you get it dirty. This is an off-road ready model with a good starting price relative to what you get, especially since it also comes standard with a rear locker. The 2-door Black Diamond starts at $44,725, while the 4-door jumps to $45,465. Now we've arrived at the Bronco Outer Banks. This is like a slightly more fancy Bronco with less of an off-road focus. The door handles are body colored, as are the fender flares. The wheels rise up to 18-inch aluminum rollers. There's LED signature lighting, side tube steps, and you finally moved up to dual zone climate control in the cabin. Remote start is standard, you get front and rear carpeting, you're back down to just 6 GOAT modes, but you add more safety features like lane keep assist and cross traffic alert. The interior trim is cloth instead of vinyl, and the front seats are heated. This model is 10-speed and 4-door only, but adds trail turn assist and trail control. The Bronco Outer Banks starts at $49,835. Our next Bronco is the very cool looking Heritage Edition. This model pays homage to the OG Bronco from 1966. The nose gets red Ford lettering instead of saying Bronco, while the grille itself is painted white. The top is finished in Oxford white, as are the 17-inch wheels, and inside the seats are finished in plaid cloth. Step back outside and you'll find that this one comes standard with the excellent Sasquatch package, so it's ready to rock out on the trails and look good doing so. The Bronco Heritage Edition starts at $49,950 for 2 doors or $50,870 for the 4-door version. Next up is the Badlands, and this is where we start to get serious. We're back to full bash plates, rock rails, the better front bumper, and vinyl seats. Additionally, you get a front locker, a rear locker, and you actually get a disconnecting front stabilizer bar as well. 17-inch wheels at the corners feature a set of 33-inch all-terrain tires. And you can still push the Badlands further if you opt for that Sasquatch package. Without it though, this is still one wonderfully capable rig, and it starts at $51,490 for the 2-door or $52,780 for 4. Jumping up, we landed the very cool Bronco Everglades. It's like a black diamond with way more off-road goodies thrown at it. This one is 4-door only and 2.3-liter 4-cylinder only, but that engine makes good power, so don't let that scare you away. Ford also fits the Everglades with both the mid and Sasquatch packages as standard. You get a Warn winch, a snorkel, 35-inch tires, the heavy-duty modular front bumper, an Everglades fender graphic, and an awesome 67.8:1 crawl ratio. The Bronco Everglades is built for adventure, and it starts at $57,615. Moving on to the Bronco Wildtrak, we're looking at a truck that's essentially a less powerful version of the Raptor. It's not as insane, but it is very well equipped. The 2.7-liter V6 is standard, as is the Sasquatch package. But this model doesn't just have the Bilstein shocks, instead it gets the Haas 3.0 suspension setup, complete with Fox shocks. And you also still get front and rear lockers, which is such an awesome thing to have on an off-road vehicle. The Bronco Wildtrak is a step up over the other models in terms of off-road capability without going full bonkers Raptor, and it starts at $62,120 for the 2-door version, while the 4-door starts at $62,660. Next up is the Bronco Heritage Limited Edition. This one is very similar to the standard Heritage model, but here the V6 is standard, the wheels get a different look, and the truck is fitted with the Sasquatch package and the High package. That High package means this one gets the upgraded 10-speaker B&O sound system, adaptive cruise control, a wireless charging pad, and a heated steering wheel. You've got a choice between Yellowstone or Robin's Egg Blue for the colors. The starting price of the 2-door is pretty high at $71,580, while the 4-door is $73,000. This is a very heavily loaded truck though, but not as loaded as our final option, the Bronco Raptor. This one is a different animal. Beyond the 418 horsepower engine, you also get massive 37-inch tires as standard. You have the same adaptive damper setup found in the Raptor pickup. The fender flares are larger, the track width is wider, and you also get a 12-inch digital gauge cluster. There are Raptor-specific styling touches inside and out, and the Raptor also comes standard with the upgraded tow package that lets it haul up to 4,500 pounds. Finally, one nice bit for 2024 is that Ford will offer color-matched fenders on the Raptor. There's also a new Code Orange appearance package, which adds touches of orange to the truck inside and out. If you want the burliest Bronco in the lineup, it's the Raptor, and it costs a ton with a starting price of $91,930. So which one should you buy? I mean, if you have the means, the Bronco Raptor is an absolute blast and also incredibly capable, so get that one. For the rest of us shopping back closer to the real world, you really can't go wrong with staying in the lower to middle portion of the lineup. I think both the Black Diamond and Badlands represent awesome off-road options, especially since you can add Sasquatch to either one. In fact, they are so close, I think you could go either way. However, I will say that the ability to disconnect the front sway bar on the Badlands is a heck of an off-road upgrade. So if you want something capable but still be able to save a few grand, stay Black Diamond, but get the Sasquatch package. If you want just a little bit more, but to stay in the mid $50,000 range and not jump over 60 grand, get a Badlands.